engagement to Brad Corey. Apparently, they add them to our next outgoing voicemail message.
Men and women, all living in one house, where they're forced to watch headphones, so we don't have to get the rights to that show.
I can't believe Jake tried to
Haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, sorry.
Season 5, Watching House, Season 2, only on Binge Pipe.
Far yet.
Oh, sorry.
Season 5, Watching House, Season 2, only on Binge Pipe.
4-digit room code, you may want to check out our extended timers function.
Watching House, Season 2, only on Binge Pipe.
4-digit room code, you may want to check out our extended timers function.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Julie.
We're best friends.
And siblings.
Or maybe we're dating.
It's super ambiguous. Right when you think we're for sure brother and sister,
We kiss.
then we act so weird about it.
We just gotta be siblings.
Right?
Super ambiguous. Coming this fall.
Welcome back to Right or Wag, the only game show where the contestants are dogs. For $500, who is a good boy? Bixby. Correct. Okay, once again, that bell is making our contestants think someone's at the door, so we'll take a short break. All right, down.
Ce atâta filozofie? Se bagă sau nu punct?
Ar fi fost frumos să le zicem mai repede. Să se bage.
While we wait for players to join, why not pour yourself your favorite drink and hold it in front of the screen so that we can see if our targeted advertising is working?
Dar n-am jucat jocuri din alea în care se puteau băga.
Da, că la faking nu se poate.
Dar nu numai la fake.
Looking to become a professional live streamer? It's never been easier thanks to the Binge Pipe Streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with Binge Pipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There's literally no setup. No complicated sign-up process. You just click a button and stream. Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
Seriously? I can't stop streaming. How do I turn this off?
I think I'm streaming right now.
The eye of Binge Pipe is unblinking.
I unplugged my webcam, but the light's still on. I put it in a drawer, but it's still weird.
It's very weird.
Super weird.
It's uncomfortable and weird.
Binge Pipe Streamer program. If you're listening to this, it's already too late. Our algorithm assures us you'll love this Binge Pipe content.
Most coaches want their players to succeed. Not Coach Jones. He's a massive dick. Hey guys, what's up? So if you saw my last vid, then you know I took a photo of myself every day for a year. Thanks for all the positive feedback. It was a really fun project, and I learned something about myself while doing it. It turns out I'm a narcissist.
Okay, so it's a bet. If you can get the coolest girl in school to go to prom with you, I'll take a gender studies class that will teach me that women are commodities and challenges based on archaic standards of masculinity.
You're on, man!
Yeah! Why can't I cry?
It's like pizza, but for women.
Ok, susietură. Da, dar e sutien din ăla cu silicon, are bandă de silicon, că asta poți să-l porți teoretic și fără brete. Nu pot. Eu nu pot.
Binge Pipe has just created a new smartphone that's smaller and thinner than ever. And we've misplaced it. So could you please call us so we can track it down?
Streaming simplu?
Putem?
Numai streaming simplu?
Nu, cu microfon.
Here to read the questions out loud and judge your life choices quietly. Remember, if any of you are undercover cops, you have to tell me now. Here we go. Remember, your deposit is non-refundable.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, movie pass-fail. What would be a good study book for a filmmaker who wants to pass the Bechdel test? Farting for Dummies, Goldfish for Dummies, Drowning for Dummies, or Women for Dummies? Okay, who chose what? Afraid not. In order for a film to pass the Bechdel test, it must feature at least 2 women having a conversation about anything other than men. Honestly, if you have to read this book, maybe just stick to making movies about farts.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
And now, reading is fun and mental. Who's probably not allowed in a PetSmart? Atticus Finch, Lenny Small, Rabbit Angstrom, or Holly Golightly? Hope you like what you picked. Atticus Finch's last name is a kind of bird, but that's not really relevant, so... Rabbit Angstrom's first name sounds like an animal, but that's not really relevant, so... Lenny Small is a character in Of Mice and Men who likes to pet rabbits and puppies, but they usually end up dead.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Here's one I like to call Flip or Flop, and it's not just a real estate TV show, it's a this or dat. I'm gonna read 7 words, and for each one, tell me if it's the name of an Olympic gymnastics flip or the title of a movie that flopped critically and commercially. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a gymnastics flip or a movie that flopped. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Okay, let's do it. Hike. Tuck. Pan. Aerial. Sphere. Star. The majority. But player 4, you really whizzed that dis or dat down your leg.
Dissatisfaction has been noted.
Looks like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
What would we do without you?
In retrospect, we should have had you sign a waiver before handing over sharp objects.
I don't need you anymore.
There is no hiding from fixer-uppers and downers. If my cable package doesn't include HGTV, but does have a channel called HGTV, what show will I most likely see? Mercury Brothers, Love It or Let It, Hydrogen Hunters, or Flip or Fluorine? What'd you guys pick? Don't cry, it'll grow back. HG is the symbol for Mercury. Mercury Brothers sounds like a terrible show. I'll still watch every episode. Coming up, South by South North. Which of these southern points is farthest north? The southern tip of South Korea, the southern tip of South Dakota, the southern tip of southern Ontario, or the southern tip of South Wales? Who picked what? The south of South Wales is the farthest north of all these southern points. This type of directional confusion is what we do west. That's it for round 1. Numbers don't lie. Let's take a look.
Currently, player 3 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, you could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
I feel good about this.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next up, our digital friendship. Maybe I'll take a quick bathroom break.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you're a total horse person who hates horse movies where the main horse dies, we think you'll love War Horse, Lean on Pete, Black Beauty, or Farlap.
Oh, look out. Player 2 has invoked the screw. Let's turn those frowns upside down. And how'd we do? Not to ruin the suspense, but you all missed it.
Spoiler alert! Albert and Joey ride off into the sunset at the end of this movie.
A total horse person. That's a centaur, right? Expert screwing, player 2. This is your cash now.
Las payeurs se moquent de moi. 7.
Feast your eyes upon this. Gorillas in the evaporated water. Hey bro, you ape? Sure bro, I'm a baboon. Yeah man, I'm a mandrill. It's a given, I'm a gibbon. Or I'm in, I'm tamarin. Oh, this'll be good. Player 4 just used that screw. Binge Pipe doesn't like it when I shout at you, but they're fine with this. So what'd you pick? Oh, you tried so hard. While the other 3 are monkeys, a gibbon is a type of ape. Way to screw player 4. Spend this wisely.
Hey, question!
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a delicate question about musicals or a musical question about delicates? Choose on your devices now. It's a good thing we recorded this audio in case of a tie. Binge Pipe will select the slightly better option.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
This one's called A Delicate Question About Musicals. Okay, so I'll try to tread carefully here. In which musical do Vendla and Melchior, how do I put this, share a intimate moment in a hayloft? Dear Evan Hansen, Spring Awakening, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, or Oklahoma? Okay, what'd you pick? Let's save ourselves some time. Yeah, 2 teenagers f*** their brains out in an old barn in Spring Awakening. I said the question would be delicate, not the answer. Introducing sparkling urine. About how many 12-ounce cans of LaCroix could my bladder hold at once? 1.7 cans of Pamplemousse, 4 cans of Cran Raspberry, 5.5 cans of Muir Pepino, or 8.2 cans of Pure? Let's see. This would have worked. The capacity of an adult bladder is about 600 milliliters, or 20.2 ounces, or 1.7 cans of delicious eating 47 times a day. I call this one Where About Bob? You know how Bill Murray likes to show up at random places and surprise people with his dry wit and overabundance of public goodwill? Well, if Bill Murray just randomly showed up on the Murray River, who would he likely be surprising? An unsuspecting Irish wedding party? An unsuspecting English yoga class? An unsuspecting Canadian golf course staff? Or an unsuspecting Australian bachelor party? I love this part. The Murray River is Australia's longest river and the third longest navigable river in the world. Jeez, even Australia's Murrays are bigger than ours. But their Murray never made a guest appearance in the 2016 reboot of Ghostbusters. So there. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Honestly, this one's the result of a sick mind. Good luck. Player 3 takes it! Wow, Player 3, your success was so cool it was below zero. Of course, with friends like these, does anyone truly win? Yes, it was a race to the bottom. But once you got there, you discovered...
You don't know jack!